Hello and welcome to another video of mine. I am participating in the Single Shadows tag, which was created by a makeup journey, and I'm going to link her YouTube channel up in the eye here and down in the description box, and also her Instagram channel down in the description box for you to go check her channel out and her Single Shadows tag versions. She did version in 2023, and now this is, I think it's the second time around she's doing that. And yeah, I want to participate, and I'm going to make a video up here, and I'm also going to show you my faves on Instagram. On here I'm going to show you these, like, you can see them already, plus I'm going to swatch these out for you. And also on Instagram I think I'm going to show some swatches. I don't know how I'm exactly doing that on Instagram yet. Anyway, let's hop into it. I am very excited. I think these are very nice prompts, I guess you can say. And yeah, I'm showing you all of these. You can already see right here. And if you don't know this tag, she basically asks 10 questions and you answer with your single shadow you choose for that question. And yeah, let's start. The first prompt or question is your current favorite single eyeshadow, and for me this is this one that I'm already holding up against the camera. This is Daybreak by Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and I absolutely love this for a while now actually. And yeah, there hasn't come a new shadow that replaced this one yet, so I'm going to swatch this one out for you. Obviously I already have pen, but I don't know if you can see that it's very tiny pen. Maybe I'm going to swatch them out like this so you can see some of the shifts maybe, and not just small swatches. So I don't know how well you can see that with that light, but yes, this is the first one. I absolutely love it. What you cannot see is the strong orange shift. When the light hits this shadow, it has an orange shift to it, and on the camera you cannot see that at all. What I personally love about this as well is that it's not sparkly at all. It's super metallic, but it's not sparkly or glittery. And yeah, I just love those kind of shades especially. I don't really enjoy those all sparkly shades. Maybe I can try and get some footage in a different light, but maybe I'm doing that with at least 5 of them swatched out here. Yeah, but that's the first one. That's my current favorite single eyeshadow. The second shadow I'm showing you is your previous favorite single shadow, and that's Snake Eyes from Colourpop Cosmetics. And I absolutely love this one. I even purchased a backup of this one. Yeah, I love this, but I have to say it's not the same anymore. I think if you purchase it now, just be aware of that. Wait, let's put these up here. And again, this is one that's more metallic and not sparkly or glittery at all. And that's just the shades or the way I enjoy my shadows, but it's also very dimensional. I enjoy it loads, and also as a one and done shadow this is also quite nice because it has that dimension to it. For the question your favorite one and done single shadow, I chose this one by Lethal Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Mycelium, I guess. I think you can read it like that. And yeah, this is stunning, and it's not that deep as it looks in the pen, in my opinion. Let's see if I have enough on my finger to swatch it out. Maybe I'm gonna take a little more. It's super creamy, so I didn't know. how much I should put on my finger. But yes, that's this one. I love this one. And this has a darker base to it with a yellow greenish shimmer on top. And yeah, this also makes it very dimensional and very easy to use as a one and done shadow, not one time shadow. And yeah, again, this is not sparkly or glittery. It's just it's very reflective, but not sparkly or glittery. A single shadow you think is underrated, and for that one I chose this one. This is by Touch of Glam Beauty, and it's from their Unnamed 2 collection, and it's the shade 11th. And this is so stunning on the eyes. I never expected this to be as stunning as it is. I absolutely love this. This surprised me loads. I'm also not a fan of too dark of shadows normally. I always prefer the lighter shimmers, the lighter shades. And yeah, this surprised me loads. So obviously I'm swatching this one out. It's super creamy and very easy to blend and use. It's dark for me, and in my opinion. It has quite a dark base. I think you can see it. I love it so much though. Those sparkles on here, they're just like rainbow sparkles. I I know you cannot see that like I mean. Oh, I have a eye swatch picture of this shadow. I'm going to insert it. Maybe you can see it better then. And yeah, like on the eyes, this is just amazing. Amazing and highly underrated. I don't know if I even heard anyone talking about that shade yet. Or focusing in on that one out of the Unnamed 2 collection. But yeah, love this. A single shadow not worth the hype. I chose a Cleonut shadow, even though I do like my Cleonut shadows. But yeah, this is, let's start with what's the shade name. This is Adornment, and it's a glitter multichrome, and that's basically why I think it's not worth the hype. I don't enjoy like those overly glittery shadows, and I think that's why this ended in this position. I'm obviously going to swatch this as well. And I saw somebody mentioning this one. I don't know for what question, but definitely for one of her favorites, I think. Or maybe even that yeah, anyway. I don't want to spoil the questions that are coming. Yeah, I think you can even see with the sparkles that landed next to it, it's very sparkly. And yeah, I just don't enjoy that sparkly kind of shades. And with this one, especially, it's so sparkly. I think if you wear this, it kind of looks like only sparkles. It has a very strong shift to it. Or shift, like the sparkles are very strong in it. And yeah, not my favorite at all. And I think it's not worth the hype. But yeah, if you love those glittery with a lot of reflects to it, then maybe this would be perfect for you. For me, it isn't. For the 6th question or prompt is a single shadow that represents your favorite single eyeshadow brand. And for me, that's Terra Moon Cosmetics, even though I know about the issues that are going on and yeah, the controversies about that brand now. But I still love Terra Moon's Cosmetics eyeshadows, and yeah, I just have to admit that. So this one is in Shattered Stars. And I think, yeah, let's just watch it out first and then talk about it. Maybe it's not the best swatch. I'm always struggling swatching with my left hand. Okay. I love this shadow. I also intentionally didn't choose a shadow that they are famous for, or like famous for, but like that's very, very hyped. So this one, in my opinion, isn't talked about like as much as Red Giant, for example. Anyway, I love this one. I think it represents the brand perfectly because this is so shifty and stunning and unique in my collection. It's a darker shade, like again with a darker base, in my opinion, again for my skin tone. But it's not too dark. It has such stunning shifts to it. It again isn't glittery, which I love. I just love it. But it's super, super impactful, so radiant. Yeah, I just love this. It's creamy, easy to blend. Yeah, what more can I say to that? A single shadow that I grew to like, and that's by Nabla Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Selfish. And this again is normally not a shade I would count as one of my favorites or so because it's so dark. But yeah, I had this in my Panos eyeshadows project, I think when I started it 3 years ago or so, and I really grew to like it. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's more stunning than it looks in the pan, actually. But yeah, I'm swatching this obviously as well. Now we're heading into the darker shades. Let me see if I need to. I think I need to go into that again a little bit. So yes, this is this one. I think you can also clearly see it has a very, very dark base and then it has a purple shift to it. And yeah, I don't know. I cannot explain to you why, but I actually grew to love this one. And it's not my favorite in my collection or anything like that, but yeah, it's way better than I expected it to be. A single shadow that reminds you of another creator. I did choose this Copacetic Cosmetics Serotonin shadow, and I was thinking about either this one or I actually have another one that reminds me of the same creator. I have a loose pigment though, and I didn't want to choose the loose pigment, even though this other one even reminds me a little bit more of her. But anyway, this one reminds me of Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock. And I think it was Andrea. I hope it's Andrea. I think she didn't do YouTube videos for quite a while now, but I'm still going to link her channel down in the description box. I did actually win this from her. I won a giveaway from her and this was in it. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. This reminds me of her because again, Pretty as a Peacock, all those kind of peacocky shades remind me of her. And yeah, this is kind of one like a deep one, but it is one. And yeah, so that's why this reminds me of her. And this is another one that's quite dark. And again, for a peacocky shade, I don't know why I'm considering this a peacocky shade. Like, I don't know. It just is for me in a way. But yes, that's that one. And also, I enjoy this one loads. It's easy to use. It's very nice on the eyes. And yeah, it's a nice shade to use. For a single shadow you would pay double for. I noticed a lot of other people that are doing this, or a lot, but some at least chose Glam Shop Poland shadows, which I absolutely can understand because they're so affordable. And yeah, there are some gems in those collections and with that brand. But I decided to go with Sydney Grace. I also think that Sydney Grace is quite affordable. I mean, shipping it to Europe, then it becomes more expensive, obviously. But yeah, in general, their shades are quite affordable if you compare them to other brands. So I did choose this one. This is obviously by Sydney Grace, and it's in the shade Green Mist. And I would definitely pay double for this one. This is so nice. So from those dark shades into one of the lightest. Let me see if I can get a little more. Yeah, okay. On the camera, you cannot see the green shift it has, I think. No, it kind of looks like a white shimmery one. Maybe here a little bit. I don't know. But yes, I love this. I love this especially as an inner corner highlight or like a inner third of the lid kind of shadow. I love this. It is white leaning, but it has a slight minty green to it, which I really love. I'm sorry you cannot see it with my lighting, but yeah, stunning on the eyes. And last but not least, for a single shadow that best represents you, I chose one of my Glaminatrix shadows. Also because I wanted to include Glaminatrix in this video. And yeah, it's the... Oh, I cannot read it. It's M35? I guess. I'm going to look into my emails and check which shade this one is. And if I find it out, I'm going to write it down here. But yes, I think this represents me because I love greens. Again, I do love a shade that's impactful but not glittery impactful, which Glaminatrix has quite a few of those as well. And yeah, it's kind of subtle but also stunning. I love my lighter shades, and yeah, let's watch it. And yeah, it's not a multi-chrome or duochrome one, but I love it. It has a super nice toned green base. It's almost like a lime green, I would say, and then a cool toned shift on top of it. And that's also what I noticed. I like yellows and greens with a cool tone shift to it, because I think that's not what's normally done. Yeah, I really enjoy this one as well. So I am going to try and find a different light to show you these swatches in as well. I hope I can do so. But yeah, I'm gonna show you all of these together in this light though still. So, oh, now you can see a little bit of an orange shift to this one, right? I don't know. Anyway, love these in general. Really love these. Those glittery ones, again, I don't like. Like, you can see how much glitter I have on here just from that Cleonut shadow. But yes, these are these shades, and I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse into my single eyeshadow collection. Maybe this also helps you seeing these next to each other and what my opinion is to it. I have, again, a very light skin tone. Also, I wanted to thank A Makeup Journey for kind of thinking of this tag. I really enjoyed getting into my single eyeshadow collection and thinking about these questions and prompts. And yeah, I am gonna end this now, and you're gonna see the insert of the photos maybe while I'm talking now, or maybe after I said goodbyes. Can I say it like that? Anyway, I am going to end this video now. I hope you're doing fine, and I wish you a nice day. Bye!